What's going on YouTube? My bad, I ain't been posting in a little minute, but you know, let me tell y'all, man, a boy finally got, I finally got my license, so um, hey, it's been a long process trying to get my license and everything, and everything worked out how I said it was gonna work out. It was definitely a process because it was just everything was in the way, and I had to keep going back and forth, back and forth. But I finally got my license, so hey, everything is good. But you know, what I wanted to let y'all know is just, hey, with this trying to get your life and stuff together, you know, it's definitely hard. It ain't easy, just trying to get your license and just get everything new and just try to, go to work, going to the gym. I do want to let y'all know that that stuff is definitely not easy because, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be drained, you're gonna be tired, So I feel like y'all should just, do one thing at a time so you don't, tire yourself out because this life stuff after high school is definitely not easy. A lot of people probably make it look easy because they got, easy lives. They probably got money. They probably just got money. They probably got easy money. They doing things the easy way. But, the majority of people, probably the majority of people that, get out of high school probably got to work a 9 to 5, so they got to do things the long way, and they don't really they don't got a choice. You got to wake up and, you got to go to work. You got to get you some money. You got to pay things off. You got to basically got to do things that you don't want to do, but you have to do it to survive, Let me tell y'all, man, it's definitely, like I say, it's a process of just trying to get your life together because you're just trying to get so many things at one time, and it's just like, it's low-key hard, but hey, it depends. It matters how strong you are. Everything's gonna pay off in the future for sure. You just definitely gotta stay down. Like, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. If you working a 9 to 5, you ain't paying no bills. You chilling. You can just save. You can save your money up. While you still young. 18, 19, 20. You can still save your money up, and then I wouldn't rush trying to get a house or an apartment. I mean, if you have a good job, you can do you. If you got good money coming in and you think you're ready to move out, and you have the money to support, for your financial needs, your house, your car, your bills, and all that, go ahead. But if you don't have like a good budget, or you have like a tight income, I would not recommend trying to do everything at once. I know majority of y'all probably want to move out your parents' house, but hey, y'all might as well just stay there while y'all can, because at the end of the day, that's money y'all can save up, for the future, just because, emergency funds, savings funds, anything like that, etc. So I do want to let y'all know, man, there's life stuff that ain't easy. It's definitely hard. It's definitely a challenge. You're gonna be challenged every day with certain things in life. It's just how you are gonna react to the certain things that happen. Anything can happen. It's just so random. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, man. But I do appreciate y'all for, joining the channel, watching this video, man. But I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow.